When you're reiterating the importance of CPD, when you're submitting your application, or before you submit your application, we recommend that you do read off the NI website our policies and guidance notes, but also go to the applicable licensed body site, the Engineering Council, Society for the Environment Science Council, and have a look at their policies and guidance, because they do vary slightly, but they provide a lot of useful information for you as you're thinking about your CPD. So do make use of that. When you do submit your application, we ask you to submit 2 years worth of recent CPD. It doesn't have to be in any particular format. It can be handwritten. It can be a download from a company system. The only thing we'd warn is that we do sometimes receive printouts from company training records and that sort of thing, which will often summarize the formal training, but ignore the more informal stuff you do, and often don't include a space for you to make reflective statements. And that is a key part of your CPD records going forward, is that you reflect on the CPD, the learning, how you will use it, how you're going to apply it, whether it leads to further development, that sort of thing. So reflective statements are quite important, and we can cover that in a future webinar, or we can access the further guidance on the website. But quite key, not just to print a list of training courses and send that in and think that's sufficient. And we would urge you to use this as a time to kind of look at how you record your CPD and think about how you're going to do that going forward, because it is an ongoing commitment. And if you set things up now and get the habits right now, then it's a great way to actually just keep on top of that aspect of being a professional registrant. And last thing on this slide is that as a registrant, and indeed as a professional member of the NI, you will be in scope to be audited, and we as part of our license have to audit the CPD of our members and registrants. So that means that we do it on a sampling basis each year, but we could come to you and say, can you give us your latest CPD plan and records? And we expect you to submit those within the agreed timescale, normally 3 months. We share feedback, we share information, but it's just worthwhile kind of thinking about that now at the point of application.